Good morning, ladies and gents. R-Dog here. Welcome to the hunt. Back here, I tried this before and it was an epic fail, but I'm going to try again. This is kind of the west end of the Outer Banks. Super rocky, hard to dig, you name it. But the water is super low right now, so I actually have some dry stuff that I can hunt here if it's not frozen. And I'm going to get out there in the rocks. Long time ago when they built those piers over here, they dug a trench through here to make it deeper for the boats. Well, everything they pulled out of there they put on this shoreline here out in the waterways there, so hopefully they dug up a bunch of goodies and dropped them right in my way. So let's give this a try again. I'm going to do the dry stuff first to stay warm until I can it's a bit windy too, it's not very warm out, so I'm going to hunt this, see if I can pick through the rocks, and then we'll get out into the water. On to the hunt. Okay, this is working out better than expected. Water is so low. I think what they've done is they've let a bunch of water out from the other end. They have control over how much water they let out of the lake. So I think they let a ton out in anticipation for runoff, which is coming any time now. I won't be able to hunt here once runoff starts. But yeah, everything's just laying on the surface here. So should be pretty easy pickings. This one's getting into the 30s. Guys up. It's like clam digging. All right, this looks good. It's not a penny. It's going to be an American quarter, I do believe. Yeah, I think that's Florida. Shout out all you Florida diggers. Daytona. Cheers. American nickel here. That's the last of the clad I'll show you, unless it's cool. This is a 30. What the heck? Is that a hot rock? Yes. Got something here. Lots of pennies out here. Okay. I don't know what that would be from. Maybe like a purse buckle or something like that. It's got some pretty on it. That's cool. That looks old. Copper. Keep going. Not quite sure what that is. Floated up on shore. Interesting. All right, this one was a 40. Looks interesting. Okay, earring. It's probably going to be copper or brass. It's a good find though. All right, just flipped over this rock. I had a 11. Not bad sounding, kind of weird. This looks good. It's broken. I think we might have found some gold here. It's awfully convincing. It's pretty heavy. Huh, okay, I'm gonna look pretty hard around here because the other half's got to be here unless they like broke it and caught it. Who knows? I don't know if this is a bracelet or a necklace, so if it's a bracelet, it's just missing a bit. Okay, that's awesome. I'll keep looking here. All right, got our key for the day. It's on a little spark plug flashlight keychain. Just sitting here on the rocks and the leaves. Not quite sure what that is. Maybe an old button or part of a cuff link. It's got a weird shank on it. All right. All right, ladies and gents, I switched to parks. Back's a little sore from digging in the on my hands and knees in the Outer Banks. It was pretty rough, so we got some cool stuff. We'll cover it in the wrap up, but we just got a wheat scent first target at the new park. All right, ladies and gents, looks like we got some action here. Little gem. Sorry about the noise. There's nothing I can do about it. It's a leaf blower. But so I noticed with my pinpointer the gem right away, and then my pinpointer was also hitting over here, which is the little nut that goes on the belly button ring. Awesome, got them both. Let's keep going. All right, long story short, I switched parks. I couldn't handle the leaf blower noise anymore, so anyway, I went back to a different park, and it looks like we got something interesting. Rang up a big 21. So that probably went in the middle there, I'm assuming. Earring. All right. Oh, okay. Not sure what to say about that. Looks a little satanic, maybe. I could be wrong. There's lots of uses for different symbols. Okay. All right, it's been a while since I filmed anything. This is a young Liz penny. I'm sure we got a few of those today. We got a lot of pennies in this one. I'm almost done here. We'll see you at the wrap up. All right, ladies and gents, welcome to the wrap up. It was pretty good. I never even actually got in the water at the Outer Banks. It was a nice surprise that they've dropped the lake level, so I could just kind of like park hunting. It was hard work digging in those rocks and stuff, but and so many pennies, but we got some really cool finds out of it, so I'm pretty stoked. So obviously, I don't know, maybe 100 pennies. Here's the clad. Not bad. What did we get? 2, 4, about $7. A couple of people have asked me why the clad is so shiny that I dig. Our steel coins, they'll rust like you see there on the edge, but they pretty much stay shiny kind of until they rust because they're made of steel. Some of our loonies will discolor like this, and our nickels, older nickels, are made of the same thing as American nickels, so they discolor as well too. But for the most part, they either come out shiny or rusty. I do give them a quick tumble for the wrap up, but yeah, so that explains why they're so shiny most of the time. So good, pretty good haul on the clad. I wasn't really looking for clad in the Outer Banks, but the Outer Banks is getting kind of cooked now. I've hunted there all winter. I've had a great time. So this is kind of cool. We got our key for the day, and it's attached to this spark plug flashlight keychain, and a few little things, a fishing weight, a couple little pins. That one says I'm rocket fuel. Don't ask me why. I'm not sure what this little guy is here. Some kind of button, maybe, old button. There is still some old stuff coming out of the Outer Banks. This is quite cool. I'm not sure what that was off of. Maybe a belt or a purse or something like that, but it's copper, but it's cool. I should mention too, while I'm thinking about it, when I mention the Outer Banks, I'm not talking about North Carolina. I'm from Canada. So there's been a little confusion, I think, in the comments, because I don't know if you're allowed to hunt the Outer Banks in North Carolina, but this is Canada. I just nicknamed this spot the Outer Banks, so it's not the real one. So anyway, let's keep going here. We got 2 state quarters. We got Montana and Florida. And this thing, I don't know if that's satanic or not, whatever. It's just bling. Brass earring, rang up like a champ, especially the shape of it and the material. We got the belly button ring. We got both sides on this one. These are always stainless steel. I'm not a fan, but I don't mind the way they look. It just grosses me out to think of jabbing something through your belly button. And a little bling ear, well, a big bling earring. This I had high hopes for gold. I believe it is gold filled. I tested it on a magnet and it just barely sticks to a magnet. So that usually means gold filled. So there is some value in gold filled. You can have it melted and there is some actual pure gold in there. So whatever. I think it's probably a piece of a necklace or a bracelet. And this is where it gets cool. The pennies. So we got two Young Liz Canadian pennies, 60 and 61, I believe. And then we got two, we got a Wheatie from 41D Wheatie, and a commemorative from 67, I think it is, the commemorative with the bird on it, which is Canadian as well, which is awesome. And yeah, that's the Wheatie. And I got an Indian head penny, my very first one. Very cool. It is 1907. So that is, I believe that's the oldest coin I've dug. I think I've dug a halfpenny that, yeah, I think the halfpenny was 1903. Not sure, but pretty cool. Pretty hard to find here in Canada. And well over 100 years old. So it's in pretty good shape too. So that's awesome. Happy to have it. So that is the hunt. Thank you all so much for joining me. See you on the next one.